Hey guys, welcome to my channel and myself your host Pabitra is today again back with another video and this video is all about the Azure portal. So in this Azure portal, so once you log into this Microsoft Azure portal, so what you will see is there are a bunch of services which are available to you. So first of all, if I type in dashboard and I just click on OK. So what it will show me is I have a dashboard which shows. So this is a dashboard which shows whatever things which I have deployed in Azure Cloud, like VMs, App Service, Logic App, and different solutions, Log Analytics Workspace, and everything will be showing up here. So this can be customized, like you can just click on edit and you can add it more different way of looking at the resources, like a metric chart. So if I select metric chart, it will show something like this, like your consumption. Then you have bunch of options here to add from the tile gallery, and it will show you different things. Let me just add this one as well and see how does it look. Okay. So this is how it looks. If I click on save, so you see a metrics shows up here. So like this way, this is a dashboard and you can create it as per your wish. You can play around and make it more user friendly and all. Then next I'll go to the Azure portal back again. So like if you have to find virtual machines, so if I want to see how many virtual machines I have deployed, so you simply need to search virtual. If you just type in virtual machine, and you will be able to see the virtual machines. And if you want to search for storage account, so you just have to type in those things and you'll be able to find whatever objects you are looking into the Azure cloud. Then next will be okay, I have shown you how you can do that. Then let's go back to the home, and we have a blade here. Like you can also navigate through resources and you can create your own favorite resources as well. So let me go on to Azure Monitor. So it will bring you to one-stop destination where you can monitor all your resources like containers, applications. Then there are multiple different services which you can configure and do the monitoring. So Azure Monitor is for that. So you can just go to Azure Monitor and you can configure your alerts. So let me go back to home, and this side you have advisor. So advisor is generally an intelligent smart suggestion service from Microsoft Azure, which does some analysis in the backend about your resource consumption and services which you're using in your environment. What is the cost, and is there any recommendations from Azure? This is AI powered, so any recommendations will be coming on based on your usage. So you just click on all recommendations and you will find out, right? Like here I can see, hi, use Azure disks with zone redundant storage for higher resiliency and availability. So it has somehow analyzed my disks utilization, and it is giving me this suggestion with an impact like high, and this you should be doing to increase the resiliency and availability. Then you have use NAT gateway for outbound connectivity, prevent outbound connection failures with NAT gateway. So like that way you can just go on through this. If you just click on cost, it will give you cost side details as well. So right now I do not have any, maybe I need to set up some. So then is security, advisor security, which is very important again. Like you can see if there is any security compliance at your end, and you need to follow to remediate those issues and to safeguard your environment. So you can come to security and you can find those recommendations here. It also says make sure your resources make your resources more secure with Azure Advisor. And there is a documentation but you can also configure and check. Then there is an alert preview. This is again new advisor alert tool. You can create your own. And then there is support and troubleshooting. You can raise a case with Microsoft and you'll be advised accordingly. So let me go back again, and then we have Microsoft Defender. So this is Microsoft's own in-house security tool, which manages and monitors all your resources. So it also supports AWS, GCP, and it checks all the VMs and all the resources, and helps you identify if there is any vulnerability. Like it's showing here unmonitored VMs, like there are 10 unmonitored VMs. It's better that you protect your organization by recommending it's recommended to install the agent. So you have to install the agents in these VMs to make sure that your VMs are protected. So all your regulatory compliances, attacks, security recommendations, everything will be visible here. If I click on recommendations, I can find out. It's taking some time, so generally it will show you all the recommendations here. And then likewise you can go on to these sites like attack path analysis and then security alerts. It will show you the alerts. I don't know why it's taking so much time. Yeah, so right now I do not have any alerts, so it's showing no alerts. And then now you can go to cost management plus billing. So this is for tracking how much you have spent for your particular subscription, and are you going over the budget. So you can create those things and do your analysis using cost management. You will get all these details. Like if I click on cost analysis, I'll get a very good overview of my spendings. So see, this is how it shows. If I click on daily spendings, then this is how it will look. Yeah, it's still generating. Yes, so this is how it looks. This much I have spent, and this is my resources utilization onto my subscription. Everything I can just see it at one place. And apart from this, then we have help plus support, which is generally to raise a case with Microsoft, and you will be given assistance on any kind of issues you have run into. And generally you can just click on these, like what is your support plan, you get to know about your subscription and all the support requests you have raised so far. And you can check over there service health. Service health will again give you very important information. By the way, this is very important for you and a very important thing to discuss. In service health, you will find all the planned maintenance details, like if there is any upcoming planned maintenance, so you'll get to know from here. Then there is health advisories. If any health advisory, like here it is showing one health advisory. If I click on this, so it says action recommended, ensure your resources that interact with Azure services are using TLS. So this is one of the major update recently on Azure Cloud, that you have to use TLS 1.2 by 31st October 2024. So to enhance the security and provide best-in-class encryption for your data, will require interactions with Azure services to be secured using. So the recommended actions is saying that if they are already exclusively using TLS 1.2 or later, then you don't need to take further actions. So confirm that your resources that interact with Azure services are using TLS. So you have to make sure that you are using TLS 1.2 or later. So if they are still dependency on this, transition them to 1.2 or later by 31st. So this is the deadline. So by this you have to take up this action. So this is one such information. And then you can go to security advisories. It will talk about any security compliance issues and all. Then health history. Here you will find all the old maintenance IDs or tracking IDs which have been completed, and this is like more than like 3 months max. You can view the history over here. So it shows last 3 months. So up to last 3 months you can view all the planned maintenance or activities which happened earlier. It's all old one, right? Not the current one. And then you can go to resource health. So resource health is very specific to a resource, so you just click on a resource you have. If I click on where it is, virtual machines. If I click on virtual machines, so it will say loading resources. Note that duration of this operation depends on the number of resources in the selected subscription. So it will pick up the resource and it will show me if there is any health alert and all. You can see here, I can see all the VMs, and if I just click one of them, so it should show me any alert and how to solve. You see there is diagnose and solve the problem. So Azure is so intelligent that it will also give you some steps how to resolve the issues. And I think it is done, or it is no, okay, it's completed. So I just clicked on Copilot. I see it's there, it's on preview. It says how can I help. So discover Copilot, a whole new way to work. So here it is back, a health event. Okay, so you see I'm on the Azure monitoring system. We see the following information. You're currently unable to determine the health of this virtual machine. Check back here. So it says there was some health event being registered, so need to do some troubleshooting to help this. It also says redeploy this virtual machine to a different host server as well as a recommended step. So you can do that so that your issue will be resolved. I just clicked on Copilot to show you guys something. I just want to show you. Try Copilot. I want to resolve this VM issue. Just wanted to show you guys how awesome Azure cloud is now, how intelligent they are. Sure, I can help that. Could you please provide more details about the issue you are experiencing with your virtual machine? Okay, I can just copy from the question here or the suggestion here. Let me see what does it say. So this is the problem and this is the action you can take to troubleshoot. There is a troubleshoot tool over here. You also see some recommended steps. So I just asked the same problem which I am facing for this VM, and let's see what Copilot does for me. This would be amazing to see. It's taking time, but it's worth waiting. Now I just clicked on Cloud Shell. Okay, some problem. Okay, so I just got the recommendation if your virtual machine is stopped and deallocated and by unauthorized user or processor, it means that someone intentionally stopped the VM. So if you are someone who do not know about this issue and you see that your VM is deallocated and stopped, then you should not be worried because it was done intentionally. That's what it says. Go to Azure portal, navigate the virtual machine that is stopped, and just click on start button to start it. Once the virtual machine is started, it will be allocated resources and you could able to access it again. So you see how Copilot is. My VM is not accessible. So let me see what does it says now. So I just typed in my VM is not accessible. So you see, this is what I meant to show you about Copilot. So I just typed in this problem from here. I copy pasted in here and it gave me a recommended steps. Then I again said that my VM is not accessible. So it's somehow doing this to improve response, provide as much detail. Please reward the question and VM not access. I think let me see now what it does. I think it's taking a lot of time, but still it's worth waiting if you are getting some recommendations and steps before reaching out to Microsoft support. So here you see, this is the magic and this is what I wanted to show you guys. a new feature of Copilot in Azure, and I am very impressed. I'm trying this for the first time. There can be several reasons why your VM is not accessible. Some common reasons include boot errors, issues with external features such as load balancer and all. To troubleshoot, resolve issues using Azure Bastion. Connect to your virtual machine. Resolve issues when configuration change affects virtual machine connectivity. This source provides diagnostics and guidance significantly. Resolve issues in Linux virtual machines not booting after applying updates. This source and all. By reviewing these sources, following the troubleshooting, now if I say no, I still do not like. Okay, so at least it's giving you some troubleshooting guidelines, so that's crazy. And yeah, that's all about this Azure portal, and I hope you guys like this about Azure portal. Like anything you just type in, if you are searching for virtual network, so whatever components you have studied about, you just click on virtual networks and you'll be able to see those services. NSG, if I type in NSG, then I'll get NSG details as well. If I type in disks, so I'll get all the disks. So this is what happens, like in Azure you just type in whatever resource you want to check, and that's all. You will find everything at one go. So thank you guys, I hope you liked my video, and next time we'll meet up again with some another amazing content on Azure Cloud. And glad I was able to also show you the Copilot preview. Hope you guys liked it. Thank you.